EA Sports is proud to present today's PGA Tour coverage. Hello again and welcome. I'm Rich Lerner, and beside me is my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo here in the state of Arizona, getting set for a wonderful day of golf. The Grand Canyon is the site for the action today. And Frank, how about this golf course?
Amazing, Rich. From a design point of view, absolute genius. But if you're like me and suffer a little bit from vertigo, don't look down, because the cliffs all the way down to the Colorado River, well, it's an enormous drop-off. So ball that doesn't find the fairway, you'll be re-10.
This tee shot not as intimidating as some of the previous ones, Frank.
Yeah, one of the reasons why you don't actually have to pound it down there, so just a nice smooth swing.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
This is a good-looking shot. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Settles in over the putt. Good putt, and now one under par. Here at the par 4 11th, that green tucked back behind the canyon wall, Frank.
Yeah, it's not overly long. Once again, though, we're going to need a nice tee shot. This hole bends in the opposite direction to 10, slight dogleg to the right. So the canyon is on the left side, and that green's so well protected by that little crop of rock that's in front of it and to the side. So a good tee shot there, really, to get a look at that flag. Otherwise, you're going to have to play a blind second shot over the corner of the rock. Very narrow fairway, though.
Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle. I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. And that one drops for a birdie. Up to the par 3 12th, and again, I've said this before, Frank, you do not want to miss it left.
All long. This green just juts out there at a 45-degree angle. Must fly it all the way through the air. That bunker might save you, gives you about another 5 or 10 yards, but you've referenced it long left, and you will be in trouble.
Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Frank, this would be huge.
Oh, it's got that strut going, everything. This is when that hole starts to look a little bit bigger. You really feel like you can start to make everything.
Now they're rolling 3 under par. Now the 13th hole, and all kinds of challenges here, Frank.
Yeah, another par 5. This one, some fun in front. Find the fairway, and of course that second shot across a little oasis up here in the mountains to a green that you would normally say is an island green. Excuse that. There are rocks and all sorts of things around, but that second shot, just to have a chance to reach this par 5 and 2 is one thing, but look at the danger that's around it. Waterfalls, water. It's a very, very severe price if you don't find this green with your approach shot.
This is one of the greatest par 5s in the world, isn't it?
God, without doubt, you'll never see another hole that looks like this one.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. be safely on deck.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. How about that? 4 under par. Frank, what's cool about this hole is on that third shot, presumably, I don't think anybody can get home in 2 at about 900 yards, but on that third shot, there's just no two ways around it. You have to fly it over the canyon.
Rich, I'm scared of heights. I can't afford to look to the right there. That is a massive drop-off down the side there. And when you're looking at that third shot going across there, that is, well, you take a deep breath, hopefully just look at the flag. And then even when you hit it on the green, you've got to walk across that. But that is an enormous drop down to the Colorado River.
Now the second shot to the par 5.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Oh, that was solid, Rich. This one's safely on.
No problem at all. Good putt and stays at 4 under par. And Frank, this is the first time I can ever recall being in a mobile announcer's booth. That's us right there. You can see it in that hot air balloon.
Well, we keep blowing hot air. We'll be up here for a while, Rich.
I know I have plenty left in the tank.
Well, let's see if he's got plenty left in the tank after that dismal display from close range at par 5.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag. Frank, on an uphill shot like this one, did you do anything differently in terms of your setup over the ball?
Yeah, I made sure the ball wasn't too far forward because on an uphill shot, there's always a struggle to get all your weight going forward.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Clean this up with a tap. Takes care of business, 5 under par. Now to the par 4 16th hole, and Frank, again, the canyon comes into play. The wildlife is out here. We have the hot air balloons with the gallery gathering in just the most unusual setting I have ever seen.
This is an absolute bizarre hole, really. It just turns around. It's in the shape of a U. And the best view of that green, really, is to drive it all the way down the corner and down the right side. The right side, of course, is the closest to the canyon. There's a lot of wildlife up the top here. Not only that, but this hole also plays uphill. So this is probably the hardest tee shot on the golf course.
It's almost like a question mark, and you have to be asking yourself,
The question.
what in the world am I doing out here? How do we play this? Just enjoy it. Wow, really off the mark. Missed the green here. And he's set up for his third shot here, looking to get it on the green with this. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. And getting ready for the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the 17th, Frank, and obviously a really tight driving area.
I've seen corridors that are wider than this one. The hole's not overly long. That's the positive side of it, but it is, without doubt, incredibly narrow. Now, you can play pinball here because left off that mountain should come back down, and right should also come back down. So we might see a little bit of pinball, but somehow get it in between those two, and it will leave you with a second shot to a green that pitches slightly back towards you.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
Solid play, heart of the green. We're just playing a nice round of golf. Has that one for par, and now at 5 under par. So we've come to the finishing hole, and it is a par 3. And Frank, you think about bucket list golf courses, the old course at St. Andrews, TPC Sawgrass with the 17th, the Island Green, Pebble Beach, Augusta National. This one certainly has to be on anybody's list before their days are done.
It is, and the only thing really crazier for this hole is if they actually stuck it out there on a little sliver of land out there on top of the Colorado River. But wonderful way to finish what's been a good day. Long par 3, well protected by those 2 bunkers, but there's enough green there and a good shot. We might just see a putt for 2 to finish the day.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Starting to put something special together, 6 under par. Frank, a lot to like in this performance today.
Oh, it is. There's so many positives to take out of this round. Not just the possibility to win this week, but going forward, this is great golf that you would hold up against anybody.